soul as an eternal warden. Passed from the world, so he's gone. Or this. I'm not sure what this last one does. Draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. Three choices. What should I do? I wonder if any of them affect how the game turns out later. Let's bind Merwal's soul here as an eternal warden. That sounds kind of cruel though. Could sever the rope and set him free. So he can be cruel or kind. I'm still not sure what this does. It just draws from the energy, I guess, of the rope itself. And doesn't do either to him. Let's do number... I'm torn. I want to do... Pick a random one. I don't know. I'll bind his soul here. Frayed pieces twist and fuse as the bound strengthens. The fibers become metal and the rope becomes a chain. You watch as Merwald's soul recedes into the floor, melding with him, spreading thin across it until it is one with the entire place. A silent guardian. Sounds good to me. Speak to the steward. Get our loot. See what we got. Merwald's Grimoire. And some other random things. Save that. Detect any traps in here? No. And all my characters leveled up.
That's settled.
Got some money. Oops, take it. Oh, yeah, need to do that.
A simple test. That's settled.
And some more money. Wonder how the currency works. Different. What? They have silver and copper. If it's all the same down here. I'm not sure about that. Let's go up and, well, actually, is there anything else to do down here? Oh, there's a lot to do. We'll probably have to level up. Let's go up and talk.
You cannot wait that Alder said? I don't want to discuss it.
Then we'll level up.
Aye, you're right. No sense listening to that old bam pot. Damned Virago, not now!
Not now. Requesting. Talk to her.
I felt Merwald's passing. You slew him.
He gave me no choice.
It saddens me to hear it. But part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness. This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Meerwald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
Meerwald said, I must go to the city of Defiance in search of the queen. If it's Defiance Bay you seek, I'm sorry to tell you that you've come a long way for nothing. The eastern Barbicane collapsed decades ago, and Meerwald never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before his mind became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired, if it is your will. When it ceased to be the previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it. For what am I but the master's instrument? It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. How do I repair the Barbican? Meerwald set aside materials for the Barbican, and they are still available to you in the future. If you wish to make further repairs to the keep, we will need coin for supplies and labor. What does being master of Caednu entail? Why, there are many responsibilities involved in maintaining a keep. The extent to which you wish to get involved is entirely up to you, of course. Part of the reason I am here is to ensure that things run smoothly in your absence, provided we have been given instruction. If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct next, I will make the necessary arrangements. These may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with additional resources once they are complete. Given somewhere to place them, we can hire tradesmen to provide you with a supply of ingredients. Repairing the keep will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunities. If we can raise the keep's security in turn, these will become less of a concern. You should know, however, that the position does come with some risk. Your name will grow in fame, and you must contend with threats to the keep, and then there are other things. What did you mean when you said this keep was cursed? Meerwald's curse was his own, a watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There is a presence within the keep, or rather, far beneath it. At least such has been the conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place. For what spirits still linger in the endless path of oft speak of a master below. Every effort to settle here has failed from the time of our Adrian colonists onward. Beasts rise from the endless path until the new lord or lady is no more. The one who dwells below this master does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I have seen from time to time intrepid explorers descend to lay claim to what answers they can, but none return. This is the force which has kept Caednu a barren ruin and robbed me of my hopes. The endless path, that, my friend, is where I must go, where we must go, if you will go with me. Whatever devils lie beneath, think to what knowledge we will find. Perhaps this master speaks Adrian. What are the endless paths? Endless paths, as Odd knew it. That is the name given to the labyrinth beneath the keep. The Earl, we were warned by the Gathfathans that this site was cursed, and there is a legend attached to it. Though at the time we thought nothing of it. The ruins were built, it is said, by a powerful Angwithian named Adnua, who ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths and filled many of the upper tunnels in with soil and stone. No one living knows how far down the tunnels stretch, and few who have ventured there have returned. There is much talk of riches and treasure. The promise of Eth and Gwithan relics alone have drawn many fortune seekers to their death, I fear. Who is the master below? I could not say with any certainty. I believe it must be tied to the man said to have been the architect of the endless paths, the Angwithian tyrant Adnua. Some claim his spirit endures, or at least has laid a curse upon the site. I cannot imagine much remains of his work, for the ruins have been here 1,000 years or more. But what is left is impressive. The Earl certainly thought so. You may have seen, while below the hand of the great statue I'd now constructed, perhaps it is a statue of Adnua himself. And what else? Anything else important? Time to find this queen in the city of Defiance. You must know this queen you're looking for. Defiance Bay has no queen. The Mechwines of Adair haven't resigned here since the war. The only queen with any power there is Wudica. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. If you mean to go there, we can get started right away on repairing the barbican. You need only tell me what you wish to do, and I'll make the necessary arrangements. Marowald kept a ledger, and it happens, and I have taken the liberty of updating it. You could take a look if you wish. Let me see what repairs I can make. Then we'll get underway at once. The steward's voice believes with giddy excitement. No, my lord, that this is but the first and least of a great many undertakings. The keep supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. If you should wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures, and these will bring you wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defenses will keep your grounds from becoming overrun as they did under Marowald's keeping. If you need not choose all at once, I am pledged to your aid. And so long as you are master here, we shall always be linked. You need not step upon these grounds to speak with me. Wherever your travels may take you, you can make your will known to me if you but reach out. Oh, but first, of course, the barbican. Eastern barbican. How much does it cost? I guess that one's free for the first one. Instantly completed. Lots of things to buy. we buy an inn so we don't have to travel so far back? I don't care about that yet. A keep. Towers, some walls, a library, a barracks, dungeon. We can put prisoners in our dungeon. Can take prisoners during our travels. Put them in our dungeon and torture them. Where's the inn? Gotta have one. Chapel. Artificer's Hall. Curio Shop. Training grounds. There's a lodge. Maybe that'll work. Resting at Bright Hollow. Where's Bright Hollow at? Bright Hollow Lab, Bright Hollow Hearth, Courtyard Pool. Well, that quest opened up a lot of things to do. Can we go to Bright Hollow now and rest? I could do that. That's Bright Hollow. Can we go up here now and rest? Let's go see.
Bit
And
to
then
slip
I'll
your
level
breeches,
up.
scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Oh, it's still junked up. I have to repair it first, probably. Okay, that's fine.
You must gather.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that. Nah, well, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. That's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
Come on, I don't like suspense.
All right. Yes, fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he turned against us and fought for Widewind, been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. He was right. And hearing claims that he died fighting for Rhea Saris, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys, I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died, so I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me for help? Guess I didn't know. It's hard to trust a stranger that says he's a watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. A Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with watchers. I should be starting with records. You should be prepared that there may be no record of your brother's death. Wouldn't be any worse off then, would I? If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They got an archive at the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
It's kind of weird that some of the dialogue is voiced and some of it's not. I wonder if they added more later or changed it. Couldn't do the voice acting for it. Or just didn't want to. Two more people to talk to.
What can I do for you?
Are you alright?
Of course. Merely processing some of the unusual things we've seen lately. And if Meerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
He was out of his mind. I don't place stock in the rambling of a lunatic.
Perhaps Defiance Bay holds the answers we need.
Let's move on. Or do you want to talk more? Nope, that was it.
Poor Meerwald. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
I don't think knowledge was a problem. He said that if I can find out what caused this, it might help me. That is true, and there is no such thing in my experience as too much knowledge. He smiles. Come, we'll find your answers, and mine, I hope. Now we gotta level everybody up. We have 6 points to spend. We'll get a bonus to movement if we upgrade that. What's number 4? Accuracy. Bonus versus creature type. Maybe we should just keep doing survival. Miscellaneous knowledge of the occult. I haven't used any scrolls yet. Pretty sure that's not. Those are the one-time spells, not the Grimoire. He doesn't need mechanics. So I could do a stealth and a survival. Now we have one fighter ability to choose from. Should probably just do this. The fighter becomes fiercely determined to deflect all incoming blows. Yes, we need more defense. So we'll do that. For him, we'll do... He's at 7. He doesn't need any more for bonuses. I don't think. So we'll do... another athletics. Use level 1 spells. Scrolls, I mean. Then more athletics. And he learned these. It's good. He needed some new spells to learn. Aloth, what do you want? Let's see. You can learn lore. And that's it, I guess. Now you get your level 3 spells. You choose 2. What does this do? Suppressing all beneficial effects of enemies in the area. Delay of motion. No, I don't want that. What does this do? Freeze, burn, corrode, shock. Displaced image. $25 to deflection, reflex. I'll do that for him. Let's see what Durance gets. Actually, he should do... He's our mechanics guy so far. Do that. Maybe